Hello and welcome to day one. So the intention for our day today is going to be discovery. So throughout our classes and exercises today, I want you to really begin to explore your body and mind. And through this exploration, hopefully we're going to begin to discover certain things about ourselves that we rarely think about. It could be our intentions, patience with ourselves, or physical or mental limitations, or even perhaps some truths that may arise throughout this experience that will allow you to begin to think a little bit more deeply about yourself and the thoughts and actions that take you through your day. So through this exploration today, I want you to really open your heart and open your mind. Do not attach to anything, do not overthink anything, or you just really begin to experience this beautiful journey and be patient with yourself and really check in any moment that you can to understand how you're experiencing this moment at this time. All right, so to begin today, we're going to start in a seated position. And you're going to cross your feet in front of you, sit up nice and tall. And before we begin to do anything, we just want to close the eyes and check in. Taking a deep breath in to disconnect and let go. So feeling yourself tall, feeling both of your sit bones grounded on the mat. Feeling the sensation of the air coming in through your nostrils. And then letting it go. And before we begin to even move, ask yourself, how am I feeling right now? How is your body physically feeling? And how are you feeling mentally within your body? Simply inquire and take note. Let's take another deep breath in and exhale everything out. Now slowly begin to open your eyes and just notice where you are on your mat. And on your next inhalation, reaching both arms up towards the sky, elongating through the body. And as you exhale, taking a nice gentle side stretch. So taking one hand down and reaching with the opposite arm towards the side of your mat. And being very careful that you don't lift your sit bone off the mat. So you want to stay grounded and begin to really open through the side body, looking up towards the ceiling. Now, as you stay in this position, consciously begin to bring oxygen into that right area of your body. So breathing deeply into the side body. Deep breath in. Exhale out. And let's slowly come back to center and switch to the other side. So same thing, opening through the side body here, looking up towards the ceiling, towards the sky. And as you're staying in this still position, you can close your eyes if you need to. If that helps you go inward, you're more than welcome to close your eyes anytime throughout this practice today. And just begin to simply find that awareness. And notice, where are you holding tension in this position? Is it your glutes? Is it your side body? Is it your shoulder? Just bring that awareness and take note. That's all you got to do. See if you can go a little bit deeper if that is allowing you to go deeper. One more inhale. And exhale, returning yourself back to neutral seated position. Quick release of the neck as we bring the chin down. Begin to roll your head to the right and around. Nice and gentle. We're starting out our journey today together with a gentle awareness. So our practice today is a hatha class that allows you to pay attention to how your body reacts. Let's do that again. Big head roll to the right. Just taking a deep breath in, exhale. So some postures might be a little bit more challenging for you than others. But again, just simply notice how you are feeling in it and take note of it. One more time to the other side with the head roll. And then come back to center. Beautiful job. All right, let's come on over to child's pose. So you're gonna just bring both of your knees all the way to the back of your mat. Sit right over to your heels and reach the arms to the front of your mat. And allow your forehead to come as close to the mat as possible, so you're really feeling that nice stretch through the upper body here. And taking another deep inhalation, this time breathing into that lower back, to the spine. And exhale. Now, as you're staying in this child's pose, I want you to inquire with one question. Why are you here right now? What brought you to your mat today? What brought you to this journey, to this program? So set that intention of inquiry. Deep breath in again. And then on your exhalation, we're going to slowly begin to come all the way through and allow your hips to come all the way down as you release yourself with your belly to the floor. Once your belly's on the ground, take a deep breath in, just lift up into a baby cobra, so gentle warm up for the spine here, and then exhale, release. And now push right up to the knees and release back into child's pose. Inhale. And then exhale one more time. So a gentle movement. So moving with the energy of your body. Inhale and exhale. Drop the chest to the floor. Inhale, lift back up again. And then exhale all the way down. Great. Slowly from here now, come on up to your hands and knees. We're going to tuck the toes under and come on up into your first downward facing dog. So your first downward dog, you might feel a little bit more tighter in the hamstrings, so feel free to keep your knees bent. And just begin to breathe. And now slowly you can extend the legs just depending on how you feel. So you can walk it out on the spot, or you can just hold and breathe. And again, just take note of how your body is feeling here right now. Where are you holding tension in your legs? Is it your hamstrings, your calf muscles? Or perhaps it's somewhere else within your body. So take note of that. And then allow yourself to go deeper. Good. Take another deep breath in. Now exhale, see if you can extend the knees a little bit more. Just be gentle with yourself. It does not matter what this posture looks like. All that matters is how you're feeling here. So how are you feeling in this position? Ask yourself that question. Beautiful. Inhale. Now exhale, we're going to round through each vertebra of your spine, coming into plank position, nice and slow. Again, we're starting real gentle here. Coming forward into plank, pulling the navel into the spine, and then taking the knees down, bending the elbows, bringing the chest, the chin, and then all the way down, releasing into baby cobra. One more time. Inhale, look up. Exhale, bring it down, press yourself up. Tuck your toes and release back up into your downward facing dog. Now, second time around, you might feel like you have a little bit more ease to go a little bit deeper. So now in your downward dog, really pull those shoulders away from the ears and wrap those shoulder blades around. So almost like you're turning the elbows to face forward towards the mat. So you want the elbows pointing downward. Sternum is reaching towards the mat. One more, deep breath in. Now on your exhalation, begin to slowly walk your feet now. We're gonna walk all the way to the top of the mat. You can take as many steps as you need, little tiny steps. making your way over to standing forward fold. Just take a moment here. Again, you can keep your knees bent if need to, if you are feeling tightness. Deep breath in, and then exhale. Begin to round up through each vertebra of your spine. Coming into your Samastiti, or standing posture, mountain pose. Now, before we begin our Surya Namaskar A, which is going to be our warm-up, let's again check back into how we're feeling here. So take note of your body. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Exhale out. Okay, bring the hands in prayer in front of your chest. Feel free to close your eyes again. And notice where your balance is. Where do you feel that grounding through the feet? So often we are moving forward through our everyday life. We're constantly thinking of the future, that we never take a step into the present moment, to feel the ground underneath our feet, to feel our body, to feel ourselves within our body. So take this opportunity right now to reconnect with that feeling, with that energy. And take a note of how that feeling feels for you right now. Are you comfortable inside your body? Take another deep breath in. Then exhale, open your eyes. Let's begin with our Surya Namaskar A, sun salutation. So inhale, reach both arms up to the sky, open through the chest. Exhale, dive all the way down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Exhale, step your left leg all the way back, drop your knee to the floor. Inhale, exhale, retain your breath as you come into plank position. Exhale, knees, chest, chin to the mat. Inhale, slide through an opening into baby cobra or upward facing dog if that's within your practice. Exhale, releasing back into your downward facing dog. Inhale, stepping forward with your left foot to the front of your mat, right knee to the ground, look up. Exhale, right foot forward. Inhale, hold. And then exhale, coming up into your Samastiti. Let's do that again, just a couple more times to really get the body moving. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. We're going to pick up the pace just a little bit more here. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Exhale, step your right foot back, right knee to the ground. Inhale. Exhale, retain your breath as you come into plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin to the ground. Inhale, slide forward, reach up, cobra. Exhale, release, push back, downward facing dog. Inhale, stepping forward with your right foot to the top of the mat. Drop your left knee, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach both arms up to the sky. And exhale, Samastiti. One more round. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Exhale, right foot steps back. Inhale, hold. Exhale, step back, retaining the breath here in your plank position. And then releasing knees, chest, chin as you exhale. Inhale, slide and look up into cobra. Exhale, push back, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Inhale, stepping your left foot to the front of your mat. And then stepping your right foot forward. Forward fold. Inhale, reaching both arms up to the sky. And exhale, Samastiti. One more time on the other leg. Inhale, reach both arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Exhale. Inhale, step your left foot all the way back. Drop your knee to the ground. And exhale, step back, plank position. Retain the breath. Inhale, exhale, knees, chest, chin to the ground. Sliding forward, lifting up into your cobra, inhale. Exhale, tuck your toes, press yourself up, and release downward facing dog. Great. Now inhale, step your left foot forward. Drop the right knee down. Exhale, stepping forward, forward fold. Inhale, reaching both arms up to the sky. And exhale, coming into your Samastiti. And again, just taking this moment to reconnect. Breathe it out. And take a note. How are you feeling right now? So you're feeling your heart rate rising here. You're feeling a little bit more heat starting to build within your body. How are you feeling? How is your mind feeling? How is your body feeling? Take another deep breath in. Exhale. Beautiful. From here, let's reach both arms all the way up towards the sky. We're going to interlace the fingers and just extend your index fingers all the way up towards the sky. So feeling nice and tall. We're going to go a little bit deeper into the side body. Inhale, I want you to reach tall and stretch. And then as you exhale, simply begin to release your body over to the right, keeping your hips and your shoulders straight towards the front of your mat. So reaching as if you're trying to touch the side with your index fingers. So folding from the side body here. And just like we did in the beginning of our practice, noticing if you feel any sort of restriction through the side body. Noticing where that restriction is coming from. And once you become aware of it, breathing deeply into that particular area of your body. And slowly let's return back to center. Inhale, reach back up again, lengthen first, and then exhale, releasing over to the opposite side. So same thing, just be careful that you don't twist and turn the body. Shoulders and hips are square facing towards the front of your mat. And if you like, you can also even look slightly up towards that top arm. Really opening through the side body, breathing into the opposite side now. Now it's very normal to be a little bit more tighter on one side than the other. A lot of the times we favor one side more than the other. So whether that is one leg, or we're right-handed, or we just do most of our things on one side of the body. So take note if you are feeling that slight indifference, and notice where that is. Hold for one more deep breath in. Exhale, come back to neutral. Inhale, hold it here. Now just press the hips forward and begin to open through the upper back. So more of a thoracic spine release than just jamming the lumbar spine. So keep your lower back straight and just push the hips forward and open your body. If you're comfortable and if it's within your practice, you can throw your head back. If not, just keep looking up towards the ceiling. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, let it go. Now bring both palms of your hands together. Let's begin to release into our standing forward fold, our Uttanasana. Releasing the hands onto the mat and noticing where, again, that restriction is. So for some of you guys, you might just be right here. And that's okay. If your hamstrings are tight today, just take a note of exactly where that position is for you. Some of you might be able to come all the way down. Others might even be able to grab their big toes. Everybody's different. Everybody's on their own journey here. So just do the variation that feels best for your body today, and then allow the head to be super loose. So slightly decompressing the cervical spine here. Allowing the head to be heavy, adding some gentle movement up and down, side to side if you need to. And with each exhalation, your goal is to try and get that chest a little bit closer towards the thighs. Now, as you stay here, so we're finding that meditative mind frame in this position, that stillness. And within this stillness, begin to become aware of where your mind starts to wander. Are you thinking of what you're going to do after this practice? Are you thinking of what happened yesterday? So that awareness will allow you to understand exactly where your mind is right now. And once you become aware of it, bring it back to this present moment. Take one more deep breath in, go a little bit deeper. And then exhale, let go of your hands and begin to slowly lift back up, nice and slow. Inhale, reaching both arms up. And then exhale, coming into that samastiti. Beautiful. Just finding that center again, finding that balance. Returning back to your breath. Take another inhale. And exhale, release the hands, this time coming into our Utkatasana, chair posture. So bending the knees, pull the navel into the spine. Reaching both arms up. So finding this position and trying to get a little bit lower with your hips if possible. Bring the palms of your hands together, deep breath in. And now exhale, let's take a twist. You're going to take that left elbow first towards the right knee. Palms of your hands are pressing into one another. Begin to look up towards the sky. Right elbow is facing up towards the ceiling. Twisting from the belly button, trying to keep your hips square. So really beginning to feel this engagement through the quadriceps here. Just keep breathing. Deep breath in. Exhale, returning back to center. Let's extend both arms, Utkatasana, and reach it up. Inhale. Exhale, come back down again. This time, go a little bit lower if possible. And again, notice of where that boundary is for you. Where do you begin to feel that fire starting to burn through the quadriceps? Take a note of exactly where that position is. Deep breath in, go a little bit lower. Reach both arms up towards the sky. Exhale, bring the hands together. And this time take a twist to the other side, right elbow to left knee. Beginning to twist from the belly button as you look up. Go a little bit lower with the hips. You're almost done. One more deep breath in. Exhale, return to center. Untwist, reach both arms up. And release. Well done. Inhale, look up. And exhale, bring the hands over towards your heart. Now just take your feet out wide, maybe about hip width apart. I'm going to go a little bit deeper into those quadriceps. Inhale, you're going to reach both arms in front of you. Pull the navel into the spine. Nice, strong core here. Now begin to just sit right into that chair, this time with your feet open. So as if you're sitting down into a chair, a very low chair. Finding that spot, drop the shoulders away from the ears. Again, building that fire from the ground up. And then see from here if you can take it one step further and lift your heels off the mat. So you're balancing just on those tippy toes. So much of your body is engaging here. Every muscle is firing up, including your arms. From here, bring those knees together. So knees are touching toes apart. Now see if you can begin to lower all the way down. As much as you can. If you come all the way down and your knees allow that, just balance here. Focus and concentrate on a point in front of you. We call that a drishti point. So find your drishti and just stay present with it. Begin to notice if your mind wants to fight that presence. If thoughts come inward and towards your mind. Again, take a note where that happens. One more deep breath in. Exhale, lift yourself back up. Now use the strength of the quads. Up, up, up. And then release the knees, release the feet, and open up your body. Inhale, let's reach up, stretch out the front of your body. Exhale, heel toe your feet together. Inhale, open up a little bit more, and then exhale, dive yourself all the way down to forward fold. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Exhale, step back into downward facing dog. So finding that moment here to breathe and open up. Inhale. Exhale, drop your knees to the ground. Extending your right leg all the way out, pulling the navel into the spine, and take your opposite arm, left arm forward. Holding and just finding that balance here. Engaging through the core. Noticing if your body's able to do this today. Where are you struggling? Where do you feel discomfort? Take another deep breath in. Exhale, release the left hand back down. Tuck your left toes underneath and simply press yourself up as you extend into three-legged dog, reaching your right leg up to the sky. Deep breath in. Exhale, bend the knee. Come through knee to chest, and then plant your right foot between your two hands as you drop your left knee to the ground. Low lunge, reaching both arms up to the sky. Really opening through the chest here, pressing the hips forward. Right knee over top of your ankle. Finding that balance. Breathing deeply. Being aware of your breath, never forgetting to breathe. Tuck your toes underneath. Now lift your back knee off the mat, lifting up into our high lunge. Open up through the body. Again, stay in that presence, stay with the breath. Breathing deeply and slowly. Inhale. Exhale. From here, we're going to shift our weight forward and transition into Warrior 3. So you're going to come all the way up and lift your left leg off the ground. Hands in front of your body, in front of your chest in prayer. Try to keep your hips square, deep breath in. Nice strong foundation through the right leg. One more inhalation. Exhale, bending that front knee and stepping back with your left foot. Inhale, extending both arms up to the sky. And then as you exhale, we're going to take eagle arms. So your left arm is going to come underneath your right, interlacing your wrist, opening up through the body. And then as you exhale, just coming down halfway. So what we want to do is try to find a nice straight back position. This time, really focusing on going deep into that hamstring. Again, notice how your body is reacting to this. At any point of bliss or frustration, I want you to take a note. And that small awareness of that exact point when that emotion arises is something that will help you grow, something that will help you control it next time. One more deep breath in. Exhale from here, reaching both arms forward, going a little bit deeper with your chest if possible. Inhale. And then exhale, drop your hands down into a full pyramid posture. So you might want to just keep your fingertips grounded as so. Otherwise, if the flexibility allows, begin to release the chest right over top of your thigh. Forehead is reaching towards that front knee. Just breathing here. Thinking of pulling that right hip back and pushing the left hip forward, so constantly trying to square the hips out. Deep breath in. Exhale. Now slowly from here, go up halfway. You're going to take your left hand and cross it over your right foot. And from here, we're going to take our reverse triangle. So begin to reach that right arm all the way up towards the sky. Now you can either keep your gaze down or you begin to follow and look up towards the sky. And finding that awareness, physical awareness, to understand where that limitation is for you today. Is the limitation physical or mental? When you begin to breathe deeper, do you notice that anything begins to release? Let's slowly return back to center. Release the hands, come back into that pyramid pose just for a breath. Exhale, lift yourself all the way up, bending that front knee for stability. Open and exhale, step forward to the top of the mat, Samastiti. Just finding that balance between your 2 feet. Take a deep breath in, exhale out. Inhale, reaching both arms up. Exhale, dive your body all the way back down. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Exhale, step right back over to downward facing dog. Again, going a little bit deeper now into that down dog. Noticing if you feel a difference between your right leg and your left leg. Taking a note of where your mind is at right now. Are you looking at the clock? Or are you truly present inside your own self? Deep breath in. Exhale, let's bring the knees down. This time, take your left leg all the way out. Pull the navel into the spine. And then from here, take your right arm forward. So finding that balance, finding that stability through the core. Breathing. Coming back to that drishti point. What are you focusing on? What is on your mind? I want you to breathe it all out. Just be with yourself. One more deep breath in. Exhale, release your right hand down, tuck your right toes under, press into the hands, and lift into 3-legged dog. Inhale. Exhale, bending the left knee, stepping forward and through into our low lunge. Drop your right knee to the ground, release your back toes, and open yourself up. Drop the shoulders away from the ears. Really begin to feel that release through the psoas, through the hip flexor. Tuck your toes underneath, and now let's lift your back knee off the mat. High lunge, crescent lunge. Reaching tall. Again, making sure that your hips are square. And if at any point you fall out of the posture, don't let that be a defining moment for you. We all fall and we all get back up. It's just part of this journey. It's part of the experience, is to understand what happened, what made you fall. And then learning from that experience and doing it better next time. And being stronger next time. Deep breath in. Exhale, transition into warrior 3. Press yourself over to your left foot. Square out the hips and lift your right leg up. Hands can stay in front of your chest. Find the balance. Find the stability, the strength, the focus. Deep breath in. Exhale, bending that bottom knee, stepping your right foot back, grounding the heel, reaching both arms up to the sky. This time, right elbow underneath the left. Intertwine the wrist, eagle arms, inhale, and exhale, coming down about halfway first. So you want to really think of elongating through the spine, so keeping that straight position with the back. Then releasing the hands and reaching them forward like you're shooting out, like you're trying to grab something in front of you, keeping your hips square. Deep breath in. Keep that back leg strong, so engaging through the knee, through the quadricep, and then releasing the hands down. Deep breath in, fingertips can be grounded. And as you exhale, begin to release into our pyramid pose. Forehead is coming down onto the knee. You're pulling the left knee back, pushing the right hip forward. And finding that breath again. Reminding yourself to always find the breath. So many times when we're moving forward, unconsciously thinking about the next step and the next step, we even forget to breathe. So taking long, deep breaths into the belly will welcome more oxygen, not only into the body, but also into your brain, which will help you find more peace, help you find more balance and bliss within yourself. Take one more deep breath in. Exhale, coming up halfway. Now cross your right hand over top of your left foot. So place it right next to it. And then begin to reach your left arm up into a reversed triangle. Keeping your gaze down will help you keep your balance a little bit more. If you want the challenge, though, begin to open yourself up and look up towards the sky. So staying strong, creating that straight, beautiful line with your arms. And just like we did on the other side, take a note of where you're feeling the restriction here. Where is that physical limitation that you have in this position? And understand that whatever that limitation is, it's not going to define who you are or where your practice can go. It's only where you are at right now in this journey, and you can always continue to grow and improve yourself. So your limitation at this moment is just your starting point. And the possibility of where you can actually go from this starting point is endless. Take one more deep breath in. Exhale, release that left hand down, coming back into that pyramid pose just for a breath. And then exhale, lift your heel, stepping forward with both feet and rolling up for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, reach both arms up to the sky. And exhale, bring your hands over to your heart. Let's just take a breath. Feel the ground underneath your toes. Just grip the ground with your toes, feeling that strength of Mother Earth, that energy that is coming through the body, grounding you and centering you. How are you feeling right now? Take one more deep breath in. Exhale, reaching both arms up to the sky. From this position, we're going to go ahead and take eagle arms one more time. So left elbow underneath your right elbow. Palms of your hands together, begin to bend your knees, and this time take your left knee over top of your right and coming into our Garudasana, your eagle posture, eagle pose. So find that balance and begin to sink low, keeping the elbows up. So you want to keep your elbows and the knees aligned in one line. Finding that balance, deep breath in. And exhale, slowly come on up. Stay here, just release the arms, bring the left knee up to the chest, and then take your left foot and bring the heel up as high as you can onto your hip. From here, we're gonna allow that knee to drop, and you're gonna keep your foot in front of your thigh. Simply take your left hand and place it over on top of your chest to your heart. And you can either stay here and just find the balance, or if you'd like to take it one step further, release the other hand And staying in prayer with your foot balanced, single-legged lotus. Deep breath in. Exhale, begin to slide that left foot so it's just above the knee. Flex your foot, bending that bottom knee, coming into our standing pigeon. Again, find the balance and breathe. If you need to release the hands onto the mat just for a little bit more support, you're more than welcome to do that. Otherwise, just play with it. That's the thing about yoga as well. It's fun. It should be fun. It should never be serious. It's all about exploring your body and exploring yourself. Just as children, and when we play, we fall and we hurt ourselves, but it's just part of our experience and something that allows us to grow and understand ourselves even better. Yoga, in a way, is a way of play for us as well. Take one more deep breath in. Now, as you exhale, go ahead and take your left foot with your right hand and see if you can come on up. I know your foot's getting tired, so just stay with me here. You can either just stay halfway or begin to extend that left leg in front of you and reach your left arm back. Finding that open position with the chest. Deep breath in. And exhale, let it go. Bring your feet together. And let's just dive it down. Feel free to just shake out your feet a little bit if they're getting a little sore. It's very normal. Notice where the soreness is happening as well. That's very important. Inhale. Exhale, release, and slowly roll yourself up. We're just going to do the same thing on the other side. Reach both arms up. This time, right elbow underneath your left elbow. Sink down, bend your knees, right knee over left knee. Now interlacing your right foot through and over top of your ankle, the supported ankle. Staying in your eagle pose here, deep breath in. Exhale. One more time, deep breath in. Exhale, let's release. Bring your right knee up. Grab onto that foot, place the foot over top of your left hip, drop the right knee. Right hand onto the heart, and again, you can either hold on to that left foot for a little bit more support or let go and try to balance here. Taking that breath, noticing how your body is responding to this position. Deep breath in. Exhale, slide your right foot over top of the left knee and begin to bend into that standing pigeon. Palms of your hands pressing against each other. You can either release the hands onto the mat if need be, or hold it here. Now begin to feel the release starting to happen through the right glute muscle. Most of us tend to hold a lot of tension in that area of the body. So check in with yourself and take a note of how it's feeling for you right now. Is it super tight or is it having a little bit more of a give for you today? One more inhale. Now exhale, come on up, grab your right foot with your left hand, begin to lift yourself up. And again, some of you might just want to hang out here if that's where you're at. Otherwise, begin to extend the right leg and then see if you can extend your right arm behind you. Strong bottom leg. Hold. One more inhale. Exhale, drop the leg, reach both arms up. Exhale, let's dive it all the way down. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Exhale, step back into plank position. And then slowly from here, lift yourself, hips back up into your downward facing dog. One more inhale. Exhale, look up, bend your knees, and go ahead and just take a couple of steps forward. What we're gonna do here is practice our crow posture. So I'm gonna teach you step by step how to get into it if you've never done it before. So you're gonna press your hands onto the mat, lift your heels off the floor and bend your knees. Now from this position, you're gonna slightly add a bend to the knees and begin to place your knee right over top of that tricep. So almost actually in where your armpits are. So as high as you possibly can. And again, just like I was saying before, like children, let's just begin to play and slightly move your body forward and back. Notice where the strength is in your hands, in your feet, in your arms. Now, once you've done that a couple of times, keep those knees right where the armpits are, right over top, and just bring all of your weight onto your hands. And then start to play and lift your left foot off the mat. And maybe this is as far as you're gonna go today, and that's great. Do the same thing and lift your right foot off the mat. So keeping the balance on the other foot will help you. And again, you can do that one more time, or you can attempt to do a full one. And if you can't today, that's totally fine. Lifting your left foot, bringing your weight onto your hands, and then just see how far you can lift your right heel off the mat. Deep breath in. And then exhale. Release it back. Step it back into plank position. And let's release through chaturanga. Let's open into a full upward facing dog now. Release through the chest. Let go of any tension in the heart. And then exhale. Take it back. Downward facing dog. One more posture here we're gonna do is begin to train our body, get our bodies ready for a headstand. And I know that might sound very intimidating for a lot of you, but trust me, it's easier than you think. And you'd be very surprised with yourself if you stay with me on this journey and go through all the baby steps to get you ready for it. So to begin, come on down to your knees and then come on down to your elbows. Then I want you to interlace your fingers. From this position, you're going to place the top of your head and just lift your hips up. So this might just be as far as you go today, and that's okay. And just begin to play with the balance. Now, just to get us a little bit more stronger, before we attempt the full headstand for some of you, take a couple steps back with your feet, just so you can release into a plank position. So what we're gonna do here is lift your hips all the way up, and then as you exhale, drop down to plank. That's one. Lift your hips up and drop down to plank. So what we're doing here, lift up again, exhale. 3 is building the strength in your shoulders. The shoulders is what's going to help you hold your entire body weight. So we actually are not going to put too much weight on the head itself. And drop. Let's do 3 more. Lift and drop. Lift and plank. Last one. Great, holding that plank position. And then bring down the knees and coming back down. Okay, so we're going to run through how to do the headstand. Now, I understand for some of you guys, this might be the very first time you're ever doing a transition or inversion, transition to an inversion and the inversion itself. So just be mindful of how you're feeling and take it to wherever you feel comfortable. If there's any point that you don't feel comfortable, don't push it, because this is just the first time we're trying it, but we are going to be coming back to this position in other classes, so you'll have plenty more opportunities to practice and improve yourself. Okay, so to begin, what you're gonna do is interlace the fingers. Now you can watch me first, and then I'll give you a little bit of time to try it. So you're gonna place your elbows onto the mat. And first to start, let's just come into dolphin. So you're gonna lift your hips off the floor, just like this. So you're extending through the shoulders. Your weight is in your elbows, okay? Now from here, just begin to walk your feet. Now as soon as you walk to a point where you can comfortably place the top of your head onto the mat, you can go ahead and do so. So press down, but at the same time, you wanna keep your weight on the forearms. So you're actually not placing all of your body weight to the top of your head. It's most of the weight is staying in the forearms. Walk your feet in a little closer. And you're going to start first by just playing and seeing how it feels to keep your weight in your forearms and lift your right foot off the ground. Just keep it slightly off.
And then do the same thing to the other side. Good, and you can do that again. Or you can just take a moment and watch the next step. So next, you would walk even closer, as close as you can with your feet. Press the forearms into the ground, and then begin to bend your right knee. Good, and then just same thing again. Bend your left knee. Just playing with the shifting of your weight. You can even kind of bounce a little bit just to see how you feel. And if at that point you feel like, okay, I can try this, then start to lift and bring your weight onto the forearms and just stay here. Okay, so go ahead and try and do that. And then if you got up, then the next step is to extend the legs into a full headstand. So as you're watching this, go ahead and start with your dolphin, walking it in and just playing a little bit. And remembering, even though this is called a headstand, again, most of my weight is actually in my forearms. So you're not pushing all of your weight onto your head. And never going beyond your comfortable spot. So if you're uncomfortable, don't feel ready to lift both feet off the ground, then please do not move further than that. Just practice with one foot off the ground first. All right. Now if you got a little time to practice, then we're going to release. So you release it back to dolphin. Then place your knees down. Now be careful that you don't just come right up. You want to let your body settle because we did bring a lot of blood to the head. So just come into child's pose first and just rest your forehead onto the mat. And take a breath. And just remember wherever you got to, it's totally fine. This is a challenging posture, and it does take some time to actually get your body used to being comfortable in that position. So even if you do one foot off the ground for the next week, for the next month, it'll take the time it needs to take. But then once you gain that strength in your upper body and the comfort of being upside down like that, then you can start to advance it and lift one foot off the ground and then the other. But never going beyond what you're comfortable. It's that struggle between the ego and your self-awareness, as your ego wants you to achieve this pose because it's cool, or you want to tell your friends you did it. But in reality, it doesn't matter, because what really matters is how you feel in that posture. And that you take it slow with control and safety and ease. Deep breath in. Exhale, come through. Tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Take a moment. This is your moment right now to really reconnect again. Notice how your body's feeling right now. Where are you feeling the fatigue in your body, the exhaustion? Where are you feeling the strength and the power, the energy? Truly become aware of every sensation within your body that you are experiencing right now. Let's slowly take 2 steps and come on down onto your mat. Good. Now from this position, what we're going to do is just extend all the way back with your hips. Inhale, reaching both arms up to the sky. And then exhale, slowly releasing into our seated head to toe forward fold. So your hands can come over top of your toes like this, or you can just grab onto the ankles if you need to. Keeping your spine straight so you're not rounding through the back, but keeping it straight. Begin to fold from the hips and release your forehead to your knees. Now remember when we started today with our forward folds in our first downward dog, and you felt that tension in your hamstring. Now check in with how you're feeling right now. And take a note of how your hamstrings are feeling in this moment in comparison to how they were feeling in the beginning of this practice.
And let the difference in just that be the inspiration for you that you are so capable of achieving incredible flexibility and mobility through yoga, through movement, through your breath, and through your awareness. We are such powerful beings, we as humans. And our biggest limitation is our mind, is our thinking. But when we can overcome that and go beyond it, you truly begin to realize that nothing is impossible and that miracles have happened for many people. Incredible change has happened for so many people. And maybe you're one of them. Maybe you already experienced that in your life. Or maybe you're on your path and journey to welcome it and to manifest that into your life. Take one more deep breath in. And exhale, slowly come on up. Bring the hands down. Let's just scoot forward a little bit closer to the front of your mat. And slowly begin to release your body all the way down. Deep breath in, opening the arms out to the side. Go ahead and cross your right knee over your left. A very gentle spinal twist just to finish our practice, to align the spine. Try to keep your shoulders square. So you can do a full eagle legs if that's comfortable for you, or you can just keep one knee crossed over the other, and that's fine. Take a deep breath in, just bringing oxygen into that right side of your body one more time. Exhale, come back to center. And let's just switch. Take it to the other side, left knee over your right, and allow yourself to twist. Shoulders are grounded, looking over your left shoulder. Closing your eyes, beginning to really wind down. Noticing your breath, noticing your heart. And taking this opportunity right now to check in with yourself and ask that question you asked yourself in the beginning when we took that breath to disconnect. How am I feeling? What are you feeling in your body right now? What is the experience that you are experiencing right now? One last deep breath in through the nose. Exhale, come back to center. And at this time, just release the legs and extend all the way out into our final Shavasana, releasing the arms next to the side of your body. Palms of your hands are open. And ending our practice today with a full physical relaxation. So keeping your eyes closed, begin to let go of your body. Just feeling that breath, welcoming the oxygen through your nose into the rest of your body, into your being. Welcoming that beautiful force, our life force, our prana, to circulate through every energetic channel within your body, energizing you, cleansing you, and purifying your energy. Become aware of how your body is feeling in this posture right now. And notice if you're still holding any tension in your body physically. Relax your face.
Make sure you have no expression on your face whatsoever. Allow your body to simply melt into the ground. As you're allowing everything to soak in. So all of that hard work that you've put into the last hour, everything that you've done with your body, let the body now reap its benefits. Just a gentle breath in and out from the belly, filling your body up with oxygen and letting go. Always remembering that you are in control of your thoughts, of your reactions, of your actions. And every day, when life brings you circumstances, choices, decisions, you have two choices: to act out of fear or to act out of love. Choose love. And don't let anything drown the noise of your playful heart. Now slowly, it's time to begin to bring awareness back into our body, starting with very gentle movement of the fingers and the toes. And then breathing a little bit deeper, bringing more oxygen into the body as you stretch the arms up over your head. And then roll over to your side into fetal position. And then come on up to your seated position on your mat. Sit up nice and tall and simply rest your hands on your knees. And now, as we started our practice today with the breath to disconnect, I want you to take a deep breath in and reconnect. Reconnect with that inner being that you are. That beautiful energy that you are. Take a deep breath in and exhale. And bring your hands together and over to your heart. You can keep your eyes closed here. Just take this opportunity to thank yourself for your beautiful practice today and for truly exploring your body, using this last hour to discover everything about yourself and noticing if anything came to light that you didn't expect it. Now, as you begin today, after you finish this class and you move on with your day, there's something that I want you to do for me. And that is
to keep this reconnection, to keep this discovery as you move on through your day. And what I mean by that is, as you noticed in so many postures today, we took a moment to take a note of how we felt, how our body physically and mentally was feeling. So my challenge for you today is to take that same idea into your next everyday activities, whether you're going to work or to take care of your children, whatever it may be, and seeing how many times throughout your day today can you take a note? Can you take a step back and ask yourself, how am I feeling? How is this making me feel right now? And notice how many times you can do that without any sort of attachment, without any judgment whatsoever, because everything that we do right now is just part of this experience. It is part of your learning journey. So being judgmental towards yourself isn't going to do anything. So finding that self-love, always reacting through love, even towards yourself, and simply enjoying the inquiry, that inner exploration of just how you are, how you live your life, how much you experience every moment that you're gifted. So please keep that in your heart today. Keep that in mind. And thank you so much for joining me today and for going through this beautiful hour together. And I look forward to seeing you this evening for our Reconnect and evening practice. Love and light. Namaste. Welcome to Nicaragua. I am so excited to share something so special with you guys. We are here right now at Morgan's Rock Eco Lodge, this incredible place we've been able to find in Nicaragua. It's, honest to God, one of the most beautiful places I've been in. You've got like literally a private beach, you've got a jungle, most incredible people here, and a beautiful yoga shala behind me that we've been putting our blood, sweat, and tears every single day for the last week, creating something really, really special. And that is a Boho Beautiful Retreat. All right, so what's included in the Boho Beautiful Retreat program? Now, before I get into all the details about the retreat, I wanted to share with you something that happened when we got to this yoga shala that we didn't even plan for. So when we got here to Nicaragua, right in the center of this yoga studio is this incredible ancient tree. Well, firstly, we're going to go through a full exploration of yoga, meaning you're going to be given different styles of yoga classes each day to really begin to expand your practice and growth. And you see the roots coming down into the earth, and there's just like this unbelievable energy about it that I thought was such perfect symbolism for not only on the journey we're going to go through together in this retreat, but also to symbolize this new start of a new decade, of a new year. But you know what? Why don't I take you to the tree so you can see it for yourself? So when it came to creating a program to bring to everyone, we thought, how cool would it be to be able to provide the experience of a yoga retreat without actually having to leave the comfort of your own home. And that means you don't need to spend thousands of dollars on traveling and accommodation. You don't need to take time away from your family and your responsibilities and work. You can simply find just some time each day to go into this journey of exploration through yoga and self-awareness. So we're talking hatha yoga, vinyasa, ashtanga, yin yoga, yoga nidra, and different types of meditations. And the really beautiful thing about it as well is that you can do it with someone that you love. You know, you can do this with a friend, you can do it with your family, you can do it with your partner, your husband, your wife, or you can do it on your own. It's really, really special. Each single day will have its own intention, a different theme to help you go deeper. In the morning, we're going to find a way to disconnect and really dive deep into the physical aspect of yoga. And then the evening, we're going to reconnect with ourselves, with our inner beings, and go through another exploration of more gentle, meditative types of yoga. Plus the entire program, I'll be doing it live, meaning live audio. So you really get the experience as if you're right here with me in Nicaragua in this beautiful yoga shala going through a yoga journey. So this is it, you guys. You can get it at www.bohobeautiful.life. And that's the thing about this retreat as well, is that it is open to all levels. If you're more of an advanced yogi, you'll be able to push your practice that much further and find that much more growth through different difficult postures. Plus, what's really exciting is that for the first time ever, this program is going to be available as an app on Android and iOS, meaning that you can stream it directly from your iPad, from an app, from a laptop. And if you're more of a beginner or just starting out yoga, there'll be tons of modifications provided so you can still get all the benefits of every class without feeling overly intimidated by the postures. Or if you have a smart TV at home, you can have it right there in your living room. So by the end, I'm confident that you will finish this retreat feeling ready to start a new chapter in your life of self-growth and self-exploration to become the best version of yourself. So, are you ready to do this? Are you ready to start your decade, the next 10 years of your life in the most positive and beautiful way? And I hope you are, because I'm really excited for you to join me here in beautiful Nicaragua on this journey together. I'll see you on the mat.